Welcome back to the Curt Mallory Show, delivered to you by Dorset Automotive. Sycamore is coming off a loss to number 4 South Dakota. Southern Illinois this weekend for homecoming. We'll talk about the Salukis in a moment. And, Coach, first things first, let's recap that game in Vermillion, South Dakota. My goodness, what a start. You have the football for nearly almost 8 minutes. You get a field goal. You get your first half lead since week 1 against Eastern Illinois. But as we said, after that, it just became when you were trying to trade field goals for touchdowns, and you just got to tip your cap to an extraordinary offense, an extraordinary team in South Dakota.
Well, they are. They're a good football team. Got a tremendous quarterback. Our emphasis was to start fast. Wanted the ball. We got the coin toss, and we took the football. And that was a push all week, and was proud of the way our offense came out there. Drove the ball down the field, had a 7-minute drive, kicked a field goal, would like to have a touchdown. And but just the way we started, we got to build on that. Unfortunately, on the other end, they got the ball and they went right down the field and got a home run, and we got the ball back and we were able to sustain another drive. Like you said, we got to get touchdowns, but then we just kept up giving up big plays, and you just can't do that against a team like that.
We'll get to the Salukis in just a moment, but my last question before you send it to break is you continue to work with your guys throughout the week. Just the morale of your football club as you still to try to get them together and know it's a big week with homecoming.
Yeah, we got, I say it week in and week out. We got a great staff. We got great young men in our program. We're together in this. We'll always stay together on this. I know one thing for sure. To get this thing, to get that W, you got to do it together. Stay together, and which is what we're going to do. We're going to come out today, or we've come out all week, to get better, and we'll do that. And we'll stay together. We'll keep working to get 1-0.
Want to know the challenge this week will be Southern Illinois homecoming in Terre Haute. We preview that matchup right after this short break.
Check out all the options you have at Dorset Nissan during our summer sales event on all of the Nissans. So come on in and see all of our trucks, SUVs, and cars, and see how we're building loyalty through excellence at Dorset Nissan, US 41 South, Terre Haute, or DorsetNissan.com.
Welcome back to the Curt Mallory Show, delivered to you by Dorset Automotive. The Southern Illinois Salukis, Coach, they're coming off a 42-7 drubbing of Illinois State this past weekend, and really, to be honest, it was a ball game that Southern Illinois controlled from start to finish. What was so impressive about that victory when you were able to break down the film and prepare for them this week?
Well, defensively, they were able to get the ball back to the offense where there was turnovers or on downs. And then when their offense got the ball, they were able to score. They were able to sustain drives and then have some explosive plays and get up on them and stay on them.
Defensively for them, they had to replace really a lot from last year. They lost their whole defensive line, 4 stars on the defensive line, and a linebacker by the name of Chase Allen, who's now in the NFL with the Miami Dolphins. Yet this past weekend, as you mentioned, the 7 first-half drives for Illinois State, 6 of them ended in 3-and-out with turnovers. It really seems like they haven't missed a beat, and really now starting to get at their peak to where they've been all year.
They've done a great job developing their D-line. Obviously, they replaced 4 starters. The way that they play at this level, you see them. You see the way they fly around. You see the way they get the ball back. They've done a good job defensively, and I've been as impressed with them up front. I'll tell you where they really jump out at you is their secondary. Their secondary is really, really good. They're physical with their safeties, and their corners are lockdown guys, and you can see that they're a very, very well-coached unit back there.
Being able to force 15 turnovers this year. That's the most turnovers that Southern Illinois has had over the past 2 seasons. The past 2 years, they've only had 14 as a team, already with 15 and more games to come this year. How big of a part does that secondary, and especially a guy by the name of Chin, who's got 3 interceptions all on his own this year?
Well, he's a great player. When you have a safety back there that can get you lined up and make all the checks, you see them do that with a lot of motion and shifting that we're seeing in our conference. But he's a guy back there that does a great job getting everything lined up because it's a good unit. As good a unit as we've seen probably back there in the secondary.
With it being homecoming week, you told your guys they have a few responsibilities this week. What are those responsibilities?
Well, number one, going to class. That's their main responsibility, and then practicing. And then we'll have a pep rally Wednesday, and then our preparation to win the football game on Saturday. That's it.
What's it going to mean to just be in that environment on Saturday? Tent City outside the stadium. Tons of alums are coming back this weekend. It's always a great crowd, and then it'll hopefully give them the first win of the season.
It is. It'll be a great atmosphere. And obviously with all of the responsibilities as far as going to class and practice and preparing, what we want to do most of all is play on Saturday, get a W, and make our alumni proud.
Coach, appreciate the time and good luck on Saturday.
All right, thank you.
Once again, that was head coach Curt Mallory. For more on Sycamore football, you know where to stay. That's right here at GoSycamores.com.